Chicago Blackhawks GM mode commentary. If you guys remember, in our last stream, we went through a pretty uneventful offseason, save for just a few minor free agency signings. Overall, I feel like the team, well, actually the team's pretty much the exact same as last year. Just a few minor tweaks and stuff, like Kirby Dach's now up to an 82. So finally showing some much needed growth. We got Nylander and Hino, so hopefully they'll help grow Dach. Second line of Saad, Taves, and Covey. Overall, I feel like if we're not a 45-win team, we're at least a playoff team. I believe in them. And a fourth line of Kubalik, penalty killer in Brandon Sutter, and another penalty killer in Michael Frolik. And defensively, Gustafsson and Bolkvist, Keith and DeHaan, and Mata and Murphy. Duncan Keith's down to a 82. So if we're going to win, we got to win now in order to maximize dunks. And goaltending wise, Robin Lehner and Keith Kincaid are back for another year. So here's the plan. Before we jump into the streaming here, or simulation, or whatever you want to call it, here's my plan for the next 2 weeks here. And that is, I'm going to try to get streams for you guys. If not every day or 2 days. And then, wait for it, we're going to start a Beer Pro series. We're going to be a power forward, right winger, with a name you guys will be very familiar of. So, not going to reveal too much into that yet, but let's just say, in a fictional universe, it is the brother of a current NHL star. That's all I'll tease with that. And for the last 2 days, I've been creating top prospects and more draft prospects for the next GM mode franchise. That's just a ways into the distance, because obviously we're only in year number 3 with the Hawks, and in the ideal world, I'd like to go, 9-10 seasons with the Hawks. Let it go a little further than Toronto. But that's kind of where I am at right now. And then obviously, when MLB The Show comes out in March, mid-March actually, when the game comes out, to celebrate on a Friday night, I haven't decided what night it will be, but the Friday night when the game comes out, I'm going to do a 24-hour MLB The Show live stream. Maybe not, actually I take that back. Maybe not exactly 24 hours, because there will be a little breaks here and there, because obviously humans have to use, the restroom or whatnot, so the stream itself will probably total 24 hours, but there will be breaks here and there. But that's just, that's months into the distance. We're still January 20th, Martin Luther King Jr. Day here in the States. Any friends up north watching this somehow, happy Monday. So, anyways, without further ado, here we are in year number 3 with the Chicago Blackhawks. Coming off a tough first round loss to the Minnesota Wild. Let's look at the rebound here. Actually, I didn't mean to do that. I'm going to give you guys a real-time third period sim for the home opener here against the Dallas Stars for year number 3. First period, tied at 1. Jamie Benn for Dallas and DeBrincat for us. Second period, alright, 3-2 Dallas, Radulov and Tyler Seguin. Tyler Seguin on the power play. DeBrincat has 2 goals for us. Third period underway. Let's go. Let's see if the boys can pull out a win on opening night here in the NHL. And Joe Pavelski scores to make it 4-2 Dallas. It's not looking too good. Oop, Patrick Kane. Never takes no for an answer. Let's see if he wills the team to a tie. 4-4 tie here. Come on, guys. 2 minutes. 1 minute. 37 seconds. Nope. Dallas will take the regular season opener 4-3 on United Center ice. DeBrincat gets first star of the game for us with 2 goals and an assist. Jamie Benn, for, second star for Dallas, had a goal and an assist. And John Klingberg had 3 assists for Dallas. And then for us, KANER had a goal and an assist. Saad had an assist. Dunks had an assist. Dylan Strome was a +2 with an assist. Dahan. And goaltending-wise, Robin Lehner could have been better. Then again, I mean, we're not really giving him much to work with here. I mean, our defense is admittedly pretty shitty, to put it bluntly. So after a tough loss here on opening night, let's sum up to the St. Louis Blues game at the end of the month. I'm gonna give you guys stats every 2 to 3 months for continuity, or whatever fucking word that is, purposes, and not there you go, 7-1 over Tampa. Damn, that's crazy. A little bit of a slow start there to begin with, but now we're kind of picking it up a little bit here. Stromer's point per game, good. Connor Murphy's playing. 5-2-1 Colorado. We beat them in a shootout. Reed Boucher has been injured with a sore foot. Let's just throw someone random in there for the AHL squad. We'll throw David Backes in there. Oh, great. Power play, just throw David Backes in there. It feels so weird to say David Backes being thrown in on the power play. It's like, what world am I living in? Oh yeah, it's an alternate universe where I'm like 21 years old. It's a little weird. Yeah, who cares? 3-on-3, David Backes, hop in there. And, alright, we're all set to continue. 4-3 win over the Isles. Then we got our butts kicked by the Stars again. So they've got our number so far early in the season. And, let's sum up, these Winnipeg Jets games. We lost to the Blues, who never seem to sim well in these franchises. That's one thing I've noticed. Followed the Devils, so that's, 2 straight losses? David Backes has fractured an elbow. So, Zach Smith, you're getting the privilege, my friend. And now I gotta do the exact same thing with Zach Smith that I did with David Backes. This is annoying. Oh yeah, Zach Smith. Who cares? 410. Flash X growing. That's what I like to see. -3. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna throw Alex Vlasic on the point. There we go. Let's see what else there is to do here. 3-on-3. Yeah, I was gonna throw Zach Smith back in there. And then we'll be good to continue simulating here. Second and Kovalchuk for Vatanen. No. Reed Boucher's back. Okay. So let's throw Zach Smith. Zach Smith, you got 1 game in for -2 for Rockford. Yeah, you're done. Reed Boucher, like, at least I've noticed, like, always produces, like, 30 goals or something in the AHL. Let's see if we find that Reed Boucher magic here. We're continuously getting... Alright, that's it. That's the last time I do that. Actually, I'm gonna throw Sorrell in there. 6-9-0 for the. Actually, that's 8-9-0 now for the Hawks. Just a couple points outside of a playoff spot. Good. DeBrincat's healthy. There you go. Now we're 9-9-0. So let's continue simming here. Tough year for the McOilers, by the way. 8-10-0. Oh shit. We're gonna give you guys a third period sim for the Colorado game. Sakura, I'm just gonna throw him back in here. I think he's a center. Yeah, he is. Got our butts kicked by Winnipeg. Oh my god. Guys are just dropping like flies in the AHL. Carlson. And then shootout. Just gonna throw Vlasic in there. Does he have Deacon? Yeah, he's got good enough. So that's back-to-back losses to Winnipeg, but we shut out Colorado. Lucas Carlson's already playing, right? I don't know. Honestly, guys, the AHL's having so many injuries that honestly I could kind of care less. I know it's really cynical of me to say, but man, they're just dropping like flies this year. And we're 7 points out of. Stop offering me trades. Alright, Gustafson's back. It's a tough year for us. Everyone's dropping like flies. Just continue. Alright, so far we're 5 points out of a playoff spot. We have 25 points. Nashville is the wild card team. And they have 30 points. And Colorado, 17-7-2. Admittedly, they're 4-5-1 in their last 10, but they're loaded. Actually, Minnesota's loaded. Oh, good lord. Let's show you guys some stats here. So Patrick Kane's our leading scorer, with DeBrincat tied with him. Both of them are more than point per game. Stromer, our entire first line is more than point per game. Stromer's a superior playmaker. And then we get a little bit of a drop off here after the second line. Kovalchuk only has 8 goals this year, so a little bit of a slow start. Actually, that may be a troubling. No, just a slow start. Sauter has 21 points. Taves may need to go back on the first line. He's happy, just not producing. Duncan Keith having a pretty good season, still hanging in there. Nylander and Doc and Hino each have 11 and 10 points each. Kirby Doc, he's developing. He's growing. Needs a new contract though. Gustafson 9 points. Kubalik's at -4, but he's got 8 points in the fourth line. DeHaan's playing well. Boakfist is playing well. And then Frolik, Sutter, Murphy, and Mata are just kind of bottom pairing guys. Goaltending wise, Robin Lehner's not playing well. 894 save percentage and 344 goals against. So clearly defense is our issue here. Keith Kincaid's playing well, but that's only 7 games. Actually, just for the sake of it, let's show you guys Minnesota. Andre Kasha, 27 points, 28 games. Matt Dumba, as a defenseman, almost point per game, essentially point per game. And then now Alexis Lafreniere, still not really getting ice time. It's kind of weird, if you ask me. He's actually getting more ice time now than he was his rookie season. It's just weird, but whatever. Overall, I mean, this team's stacked. I mean, obviously, Kirill Kaprizov making 6.2 for the next 5 years. Damn. It's a stacked Minnesota team. And Joel Eriksson Ek. I think they have Matthew Boldy. Matthew Boldy on the, I would assume probably either the third or fourth line. Jason Zucker on the fourth line. Luke Kunin, Luke Kunin's on the third. They still have they still have Ryan Suter. He's still, actually, they'll always have Ryan Suter. He's borderline untradeable. That's a good. Who's in that though? Henrik Lundqvist. That's a holy shit. What in the world? 15 6-0 with 3 shutouts, a 9.38 save percentage, and a 1.97 goals against. Yeah. Yikes. 88, 84, 84, 79, 79, and 79. So they just have all defensive defensemen essentially. They're the best team in the league. And then for scorers around the league, Kuznetsov, Sagan go 1, 2, 3. Then McJesus up to a 98 at 24 years of age for another bad McOiler team. Had a little bit of a down year 1, then he rebounded with 114 points year 2, and he's right back on that track with 35, 30, and 26. Ovechkin, Larkin, KANER, Stone, and Pettersson each have 34 points each. And then goaltending-wise, obviously it's going to be Henrik Lundqvist. Let's sort by save percentage here. Henrik Lundqvist, obviously. Connor Hellebuyck with the 9.37. Samsonov. Markstrom playing for New Jersey. Damn. It's clearly the year of the goalie here. Unless if you're Connor Ingram starting for Buffalo. Gibby, or Peter, Sorokin, not having a fun year. Yeah, must have gotten traded. Or that, or they just let him go to free agency. It's cheap though. It doesn't sim well. Martin Jones, Bernier. It's clearly either the year of the goalie or yeah, it's essentially what it is. I mean, you've 2 Central Division goalies and Lundqvist and Hellebuyck just fighting it out. And then rookie skaters. Let's see what we got here. Jeremy Bracco on the track to win the Calder. Alex Newhook right behind him. Same as Lucas Raymond and Cole Perfetti. Cole Perfetti's an 84 now. Or 83. Trevor Zegras up to an 80. Boldy, Stutzel, Nordstrom, excuse me. Veleno, and Byfield. So, Byfield, of course, ends up in Edmonton with McJesus. Not having the best of years so far. He's still 19. It'll grow. And let's get back to the sim here, guys. Actually, let's give you guys a real-time third period sim against Colorado, and then we will continue on with the simulation here. So far at the end of the end of 1, 2-2, DeBrincat has both goals for us, and Rantanen and McKinnon have both goals for Colorado. Second period, 3-2 us, Dylan Strome now. And third period underway. Let's see if we can hold off Colorado here. Give ourselves a much needed win. And Brandon Todd scored for us, and then Cale Makar answers right up. Nathan McKinnon ties it up at 4. So another tough game for Robin Lehner. Although to be fair, we're not really giving him much help defensively. And this game is going to overtime. Let's see who wins it. If anyone wins it in overtime, I have a feeling it's going to be KANER. Or no one. And the shootout, we win it. Jonathan Taves clinched it for us. 3 stars of the game, Nathan McKinnon had 2 goals and assists for Colorado. He's first star. Alex DeBrincat had the exact same line, but he's the second star. And Mikko Rantanen had a goal and 2 assists for Colorado. Our stats: KANER had 3 assists, Stromer had 2 points, Boakfist had 2 points, and another tough game for Robin Lehner. That's going to be something to watch out for as we move forward. So we're going to jump back into the sim here. We're going to sim up to February. We're going to sim up to this home and home here against. Oh, actually, let's sim up to this Nashville game in the middle of February. Central Scouting. We're just going to click OK here. Beat Arizona 7-1. Then we lose to Ottawa. Get this out of my screen. 14-13-1. Minnesota will follow us 6-2. We kicked their ass. Then we lost to just replace player. Then we lost to Vegas in a shootout. And here's our coach coming to us bitching about being scored on. Do I want to? Nah, I'm gonna persuade him. As much as I agree that this is an issue, you'll need to figure this one out on your own. We're getting shelled out there. I mean, there's... I really think we are getting shelled out there, honestly, guys. What do you guys think we should do? Should we trade for a defenseman? I don't know. The thing I don't want to do is I don't want to promise him, and then obviously it turns out to get all pissy and everything, and the guy doesn't fit. I mean, I ultimately think that this is more than just a defenseman issue. I think this is also Robin Lehner just sucking balls this year, which feels weird to say because Robin Lehner's a really good goaltender. Overall, I think I'm gonna reject this plan. I'm content with the team we have here in Chicago, which we just keep losing. We fell to Vegas. Multiple players on Rockford are back, so I'm just gonna throw Bodan back in there. Perfect. How's Vlasic doing? He's doing pretty well. Alright, that's the key to us. Our success is Vlasic's gotta grow up. As we rebound with a 7-2 win over Florida, then we get our asses kicked by Carolina, then we get our butts kicked by Pittsburgh. Then we somehow blew out Columbus, and then we beat up Philly 10-3, and then we proceed to lose our next 2 games. What in the world? And then, okay, we're all over the place here. All over the place. We destroyed Philly again, 8-3. We kicked the shit out of Detroit. Then we get our butts kicked by Toronto. Then we kick the shit out of Vancouver. Beat Calgary. And then let's see what happens here. Let's get this out of my screen. Yoni Tula, replace player. Then we beat the Islanders. Get this out of my screen. I'm not making any trades right now. We beat Ottawa 2-1. The Blues fire their head coach. It's understandable. The team stinks. Ooh. Nah, I don't want Nudevar. Actually, Nudevar would probably help us. I'm going to turn that down for now, though. Third, Sutter. 2/3 for a second and a fourth. Now I'm going to turn that down, too. Well, we proceed to get shut out by the Rangers. and then they offer us a trade, which is insulting. Not really though. David Backus sucks. I may sell him off here. Bo Bennett, just replace player. Reject. Kovalchuk has been injured with the injured groin. Oh shit. Let's throw Hino back up there. No. How about Kubalik? No. Doc? Nope. Alright, let's throw VC up there then. Alright. Getting into some games, kid. Although, we'll have to throw you on the point. Because we have no one that we can rely on. I mean, this team is pretty thin. Maybe what our best interest is this year is, sell off our rentals, take some draft picks, and build through the draft. Because obviously, either way, we're not going to make the playoffs. Might as well start capitalizing. 4-2 loss, back-to-back 4-2 losses. We rebound with a win. Get this out of my screen. Here we are against Nashville. Let's just look at some playoffs. Let's look at some standings so far. Because let's see what we're going up against here. So we're 6th in the Central. What does the Pacific has 68 points. Yeah, no, we're going to sell. We're going to sell here at the deadline. This team stinks. We're scoring goals. We're scoring 3.72 per game. But we're giving up 3.41. And our power play percentage tops in division. Our penalty kill percentage is like 4th or 5th best. So there's much to be desired. We're not winning games at home, but we're winning them away, which is interesting in its own right. And then player stats are insane. Patrick Kane has 83 points in 58 games. So he's on another world right now. DeBrincat has 74 in 58. Stromer has 64 in 58. He's got 53 assists. There's still like a quarter of the season left to be played. Brandon Saad has 59 in 58 games. Taves has rebounded to his point per game. Kovalchuk, that's a big loss, although now he's playable. But we may be better off selling him. Selling high. He's down to a 3rd line forward. Duncan Keith, still hanging in there. He's got 26 points. Boakfist continues to grow. He's now a solid defenseman. Nylander has 23 points. So our 3rd line sucks. Holy shit. They're all minus 22s. What the hell? Kirby Dach's essentially just a penalty killer. Penalty killer that can win faceoffs. Hinostroza is probably better off going Gonzo Alonso. Frolik, 18 points on the 4th line. Calvin DeHaan's playing well. He's a +4. Kubalik's a -4. He might be someone that's going to be interesting to see how he handles more ice time. Brandon Sutter, obviously just a depth player at this point in his career. Connie Murphy fits the team perfectly, which is troubling. Mata needs to go. At this point, it sucks that it just couldn't work out. And Jimmy Vesey's only played in 2 games this year. Goaltending wise, Robin Lehner's still not playing well. And then Keith Kincaid's hanging in there. May have to look into that. Let's look at some league stats here. Patrick Kane leads the league in scoring by 5 points over Tyler Seguin. Kuznetsov is in 3rd place with 75. DeBrincat is in 4th with 74 points. McJesus is in 5th with 72 and 59. Then Sid the Kid, Patrick Laine, Scheifele with 68, and Quinn Hughes also has 68 points. He's an 87 overall defenseman. I really want Quinn Hughes, but there is no way I'll ever be able to get him. Rookie skaters. Jan Kukkonen has now taken the lead for the Calder over Jeremy Bracco, who's really slowed down to a halt. Trevor Zegras, however, is right there. And Cole Perfetti, who's a minus 28 for Columbus, is right on both their tails. Tim Stolzel not out of it yet. Quentin Byfield's picking up the pace a little bit. New Hook's really kind of slowed down. He's only getting 9 minutes time on ice. And Matthew Boldy on the third line. So let's sim up to the trade deadline here against we'll go up to this Winnipeg Jet game, and then we'll decide what we want to do. If we our best interest is selling off our rentals that have trade value. I mean, obviously we want to remain competitive this year, but I mean, there's not really much to play for at this point, if that makes sense. I mean, obviously we're going to keep Kane and the guys. We'll sell off some of our. We'll sell off a couple rentals here. Some up to the 25th, and then we'll get started on some trades here. Philippe Pinot to Boston, in addition to a third and a fourth for Marchand and Rainville. Trade deadline's upon us. Yep. So, first things first, let's just look at our contracts here, see what we have available to be sold. Obviously, I do want to hit some agreements with some guys. Like Calvin DeHaan, depending on his asking price, I think it would make sense to bring him back. Actually, Connor Murphy, too. Connor Murphy is only going to cost us 2.1 for the next 2 years. That is something I would want to do. DeHaan, we'll go 2 years with you also. Will only cost me 9.5. Bodan, obviously we need to bring back. Tula, I'll bring you back too, because you're not really. So we are going to sell Olimata for sure. We're going to sell Olimata, and well, no one else here really has the value. Oh, Ben Hutton, but we won't really get anything for him. Keith Kincaid. Keith Kincaid's going to be out of a job because Askerov's already up to an 80 overall. Still a high elite. And then obviously Gravel. Gravel's playing in the AHL right now. He may turn out to be something. And obviously Lennox. So we may sell Keith Kincaid here and bring up Delia. What about centers? Kirby Doc, obviously need to give a contract to. That's going to cost me a lot, despite the fact he's not really simming that good. I'll give him 5.6 for the next 3. Backus, Sarnik, Fortan we'll bring back. Highmore, cheap. Kemp, cheap. Zach Smith, I'll give him a 1-year deal. Sutter will just sell off. And Ivan has like no trade value. Left wingers, Kubalik, I want back. He's cheap. Reed Boucher, obviously the other ace in the hole himself. Jimmy Vesey, we're gonna sell him off. Soderlund, I'll give you a 1-year deal. And Kajula, we're just gonna call up after we trade Vesey. Hinostroza, I'm gonna trade you. Kovalchuk, might trade you. Bo Bennett, you have no value. Asjol, Frolik, and Blues. Okay. I think that's everything we need to do here, or at least the contracts we want to hand out initially. So let's get some draft picks for this year. Let's go to our trade block. I want first this year and first next year, and I'm gonna take Taves off the trade block because there's no way in hell I'm trading the captain. And then let's throw Frolik on the block. Oh, he's already on the block. Let's throw VC on the block. So center's here, let's sort by overall. 87, 87. Sutter probably won't get anything. VC. Fourth and a sixth, 2/4. Fourth and a fifth, fourth and a fifth, fourth and a fifth, fourth and a sixth, fourth and a fifth, fourth and a fifth. Get a fifth rounder back. I'm gonna take Winnipeg's offer here. Jimmy VC going north of the border. Okay, that's looking good there. Right wingers. Frolik. Oh, actually, let's go Hinostroza first. Third and a fourth, third and a fourth, 2/3. Interesting. Ooh, second for Tampa. I'm taking that. And yep, that will require us to call up someone. I'm gonna call Drake Kajula right now. And we're just gonna best lines the AHL. I was gonna throw. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna promote Kubalik right now. And then we're gonna throw Kajula for now on the fourth line. And this best line's the AHL. Let's also. Oh, we're not done making trades yet, guys. Right wing. Keeping Nylander, keeping Kane. Frolik. Time here is over. Third and a fifth. Third and a fourth, third and a fifth, third and a fourth, third and a fourth, 2/3. I'm taking Dallas's offer here. Frolik, going to Dallas. And I will be recalling. Where's Kubalik? Khrushchev needs more time to grow. I'll be recalling Fortan for now. It's a youth movement here in Chicago. Just best lines, Rockford for now. Then we'll sign some cheap depth veterans to, you know, take the spots of the guys where we're trading away. Defenseman. Gustafson, Boglefist, Keith Dahan, Mata. Mata's going. And then we're gonna call up Bodan. Third and a fourth, second and a fourth, second and a fourth, second and a fourth, 2/3, Ben Sherratt, Madison Bowie, Nudavara, second and a sixth, third and a fourth. I'm gonna go Toronto on this one. And we're gonna call up Bodan, see what the kid can do. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna call it Bodan. I just want to see what he can do. We're gonna pair him next to Connor Murphy on the fourth line, or third defensive pairing, and then best line's Rockford. Vlasik's now going to be pairing on the second line. His defense still has much to be desired. So let's, first things first. Sorry guys, had to get a sip of my coffee here. With our, a couple of our open roster spots, let's sign some extra defensemen. Boyd. Yeah, Boyd. And Aho. All 2 one-year contracts. And then let's just finish off the tank. So let's chip out. Let's see if we can get any takers for Ben Hutton. Third and a fourth, third and a sixth, third and a fourth, third and a fourth, third and a fourth, third and a fourth. 2 sevens. Steven Johns, Madison Bowie, and 2 sevens. Yeah, I'm gonna take Bowie back in this one. This might actually be interesting. So Madison Bowie's an 80 overall at -6. That might actually be interesting. Kid's got potential. And it, helps us remain over the cap. Yeah, we're gonna keep Kovalchuk. Yeah, just gotta give out a couple more contracts here. I think we need 2 more AHL defensemen, or like 1 more. Or nah, I think we're good there. Marco Dano, bring him back. I think that might be all we need to do for trades. Maybe let's just finish up our due diligence here. Yeah, I think that's all we pretty much have to trade. Maybe Brandon Sutter, but I mean, probably won't get much, if anything. Actually, we can get a third for Brandon Sutter. A third and a fourth. Okay, we're trading Brandon Sutter to the Edmonton Oilers. And we will be calling up Matt Highmore. So, with all the trades we've made, we've obviously got to rebuild the lines. I'm gonna put Matthew Highmore there. So now the third line is Kubalik, Doc, Nylander, power play side. That's looking good. Drake Kajula is not going to be on the power play. Excuse me, guys. There. Yeah, probably throw Kubalik there. There we go. That gives it a +3. 4-man power play, Strom. Doc, yep, that looks good. Penalty kill, 410. Yep. Highmore. Yep. Sod. Okay. That works. 3-man PK. Still gets shit on as normal. Bodan actually fits the penalty kill. 4-on-4. Taves Kane. Strom, DeBrincat. Doc, Kovalchuk, DeHaan, Murphy. 3-on-3, Taves, Strom, Doc, Kane, DeBrincat, Kovalchuk, Gustafson, Keith, Bodan. I'm going to give Volkvist that ice time, obviously. Extra attacker, Kane, DeBrincat. Shit out Kane, DeBrincat, Strom, Kovalchuk, Taves. and Keith Kincaid with Robin Lehner and Nets, and Madison Bowie. So we do actually have one more roster spot, so we'll just call up someone from the AHL when they get their shit together down there. Maybe someone like a Austin Czarnik, which actually I might just do that now. No, actually I'm gonna call up Zach Smith, and then we're just simply on this end of the season. There's nothing else that needs to be done. As Victor Esgil, just slide back in there. I think that's pretty much all we need to do. Actually, let's just get rid of David Backus while we're at it. He brings nothing to the table. Yeah, forget that. We'd only get like a 6th for Backus. Not worth it. Let's just sim down this season here, guys. So the tank is on in Chicago, and ultimately it should work. Let's sum up to this Colorado game. We'll give you guys a real-time third-period simulation. Ooh, the ace in the hole himself is on waivers. Hello, Jamel Smith, the general. Shit. I may have to claim the ace in the hole himself. Yeah, I'll claim the ace in the hole. Zach Smith, Dahan, Murphy, Kubalik, Highmore, Kampf, Doc, Boyd, Aho, Dano, Tula, Fortan, Soderlund, Bodin, Pouliot, Bo Bennett, Reed Boucher, D'Angelo. So the boys are all back. And let's just best lines Rockford. Well, Rockford out of habit here. Damn, Patrick Kane's up to 91 points. It's a -2 first line. Okay, so we got that +3 back for Rockford. And then now we will just sim up to the Colorado game. Give you guys real-time third-period sim, and then that'll be it for the video. After showing you guys player stats, of course. Lost the Lightning fire their coach. We're on a little bit of a winning streak here. Bo Bennett is back, just best lines that. Lost to Edmonton, lost to Toronto, lost to Carolina. Bodin has been injured with a wrist sprain, so that's a fast injury. We'll just throw Bowie in there. Lost to Florida, lost to LA, so we appear to be bottoming out here. Beat Montreal, lost to Boston, beat San Jose. Bodin's back, so mix up the lines a little bit here. Bowie stinks, he'll be coming out. We're going to throw Bodin back in there. The +1, he's a -9, so clearly not NHL ready. But I just wanted to see what he can do when given an opportunity. Got blown up by Pittsburgh. Beat the Rangers, beat the Wild. Kubalik has been injured with a neck strain, so he'll come out. And we don't have anyone else. Oh yeah, we got Zach Smith to throw in there. David Camp. Oh, I forgot David Camp's on. Let's throw a whistle up there. I forgot David Camp's on. There you go. Flashing's up to a 76. Okay, so the team's grown. Beat Washington. Beat Arizona. And in the last game of the season against Colorado, in a real-time third-period sim, where we're 7-3-0 in our last 10. First period, tied at 2. Patrick Kane and Taves scoring for us. Kamenev and Nichushkin scoring for Colorado. Second period, still tied at 2. Third period underway. Can the guys go out with a win? Got an extended power play. Patrick Kane scores 3-2 us. Another power play. Patrick Kane scores again. That is a hat trick for KANER. And another power play. There will not be a three power play goal period for Patrick Kane. And instead, Eric Gustafsson scores on the empty net with 15 seconds left, and the boys will go out with a win. 3 stars of the game. Patrick Kane had a hat trick for us. Jonathan Taves had a goal and 3 assists, and DeBrincat had 2 assists. Our stats. Obviously, Taves had 4 points, Kane had 3, DeBrincat had 2, Stromer had 2. Boakfist had an assist. Gustafsson scored the empty netter. Kovalchuk had an assist. And Robin Lehner was solid in the last game of the year. We'll show you guys some player stats, and then that'll be the end of this video. So we're just gonna sim to the postseason, and we will show you guys the regular season stats. KANER was on another world this season, 105 points. He's up to over 1,200 in his career. DeBrincat had 97. Stromer had 82, exactly point per game. He had 67 assists. Taves finishes with 80. Saad with 79. Kovalchuk in 78 games finishes with 62. Dunks finishes with 38. And then the worst third line in hockey, or somehow defensively, Alex Nylander finishes with a minus 31 and 33 points, and Kirby Dach finishes with another minus 28 and finishes with 33 points. Boakfist finishes with 32. Calvin DeHaan, another good season. Kubalik may have just earned himself more ice time next season. Madison Bally won't be back next year. Connor Murphy, tough year. Highmore played well in 20 games. Fortan, it's just a warm body. Kajula had 3 points in 20 games. Zach Smith, 2 points in 3 games. That might be something. And Beaudin is clearly not NHL ready. Yeah, after what he just put up, nope. Needs probably another couple years in the minors. Or needs more seasoning in the minors. Robin Lehner, on the other hand, did not have a good season. Keith Kincaid also leveled out. So our defense obviously stunk. Room for improvement. And Sidney Crosby finishes the year with 112 points for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. Tyler Seguin finishes with 106. Kane finishes in 3rd. McJesus finishes in 4th with 102. Malkin in 5th with 97. DeBrincat 6th, also with 97. Matt Barzal has 95. Carlson had 95 as a defenseman. And Evgeny Kuznetsov. Goaltenders. This is the... Oh, wow. Semyon Varlamov ended up finishing with the top save percentage. And Samsonov, Blackwood, Koskinen, Spencer Knight in Florida, Corey Crawford in Toronto, so he's still playing. Crow. Braden Holtbeast in Edmonton. Henrik Lundqvist ended up slowing down, finishes with a still good 914. What about Hellebuck came down to a 911. And goals against, who the hell's this guy? That's who Detroit's throwing in that. That's no wonder why he only won 9 games. Save percentage, the guys that stunk: Bernier, Campbell, Corpusalo, Lanner. With the guys that racked it: Varlamov, Samsonov, Bob. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. The final part here. Let's show you guys who finished with the most points for rookies, and then that will be the end of this video. So that's Western Conference. There it is. Rookie skaters. Jan Kukkonen finishes with the top. Trevor Zegras ended up finishing right behind him. Cole Perfetti turned it on at the end. Same as New Hook. Quentin Byfield finished with a pretty good rookie season. And said another. So year 3 did not really go our way, guys, and hopefully year 4 will look better. The off-season video will most likely be thrown up tomorrow. Will most likely happen tomorrow. So until then, thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day.